How's it going, big cats? Today our activity is trash can basketball. All right, so here's some things you're going to need to play trash can basketball. If you have a ball around your house, awesome. If not, don't worry. Get a pair of socks. I used two really long pairs of socks, so they look like this before you roll them up. I use soccer socks, and then what I did is when you pair them up next to each other, start folding it over just like this until eventually the entire sock is tucked into a ball. You will also need a trash can of some sort. If you don't have a small trash can around your house, you can also use a cardboard box. I went ahead and got a book and I set it in the bottom of the trash can. And I did that because I noticed when I was shooting the ball or the sock into the trash can, a lot of times it would get knocked over. So adding the book into the bottom of the trash can helped weight it down and it didn't tip over as much. Also, if you're going to be playing somewhere inside your house, I would suggest a hallway. Away from windows, TVs, that sort of thing. And of course, be sure you ask mom or dad and make sure it's okay that you play this inside. If you're playing inside, I didn't have any notebook paper, so I actually got pieces of junk mail and I used those envelopes to write numbers on. So I wrote a number 1, a number 3, and a number 5. And what I was going to do is I was going to space those out inside the house, inside the hallway, and those would represent different point values if I shot from that location. If you're going to be playing outside, like on the sidewalk for instance, you can use the different cracks in the sidewalk to mark different points. All right, let's get started. I'm going to be using the sidewalk in front of my house for this game of trash can basketball. I set the trash can right next to the door, so the door will act as a backboard when I shoot the ball or rolled up sock into the trash can. I'm going to mark this little stoop right here. So this stoop right here that's closest to the trash can, that's going to be worth 1 point. And I'm going to scoot back, and then there's another crack in the sidewalk. That's going to be my 3-point mark. And I'm going to keep scooting back, and then I have my next crack in the sidewalk. That's going to be worth 5 points. I'm not going to set the envelopes out because it is a little bit windy out here. All right, I'm going to start out at the 1-point line. So I've got my socks, now I'm going to shoot a basket. I made it! 1 point. If you'd like to keep score, get a piece of paper or, like I used, a envelope from the junk mail and keep track of your score using a pencil or pen. For our inside game of trash can basketball, I'll be assisted by Coach Maddie and Coach Mia. I'm now in the hallway for my next game of trash can basketball. As you can see, it's not windy in here, so I was able to set out the junk mail envelopes that are marked with 1, 3, and 5 to show where I should stand to earn that number of points. Again, I put the basket or the trash can close to a wall, so it would be like a backboard. When you're ready to play, choose a spot to stand. So if I wanted to get 3 points, I would stand where the number 3 is, and then I would take a shot. If you make it, you earn 3 points. If not, you don't earn 3 points. And it will either be your turn, or if you're playing with your brother or sister, you trade and it will be their turn.